Hello and welcome. It's Kathy Lee from Kathy's Creative Place. I have some new cards to share with you that I'm going to make from the Craftology box for March from Country Craft Creations, and the product reveal can be viewed at Kimmy Murray's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go see what the Craftology box has this month. This first card I'm going to make, it is the papers that we received are from Graphic 45's Sun-Kissed collection. And this first card is kind of like a rough draft, so nothing's adhered. And I'll share with all the dimensions. I'll share all the cuts and measurements. So if you'd like to make this card, you can. A couple of papers I wanted to share with you, however, from the collection, so that you know which ones I used. First of all, the cardstock that I'm using is the linen artisan cardstock from Tammy's store, and this one is a top folding card, so I cut my cardstock at 10 by 7 and then scored at 5 inches. And then for this piece, this is the Sail Away paper. It has a lot of sailboats, kids playing in the sand buckets, just adorable paper. So I have used a 6 3/4 by 4 3/4 piece for my card base, and that will give us an 1/8 inch border around the base. And then I also have for the front of the card, I'm using from the kit. This is Authentique paper, and this one is called Antique Lace 1. And on one side it has like a kind of a real faint stripe, and then on the other side it's a small little gingham pattern. Very cute and really works perfectly with this collection. So I've cut a piece at 5 3/4 by 4 inches. And then this is a cut apart from the collection. It's called Kids at Play, and it has some borders and all kinds of different cut aparts as part of this particular paper. It's really, really adorable. So we're going to use that as the front sentiment and motif for our card. And then I also use some of the ribbon that comes with the kit. This is kind of a like a mesh type ribbon, and I just put it together in a bow, pulled it to in the middle, and then I'm also using some hemp type twine, and I just round it around my fingers to make a bunch of loops, and then that's going to go on top of that. And then one of the and then this element is a button from part of the add-on kit, and the add-ons are the 8 by 8 paper collection, and then also this 28 Lilac Lane. It has pearls, beads, buttons, some lace, and some charms, and just a ton of sequins. And I just love using these kinds of things on my cards. So I'm going to be sprinkling some sequins throughout some areas on the card, and then this button also came from the collection as well. I'm also using a chipboard element. I got this at Michael's. It is a little dolphin, and it's really, really cute. And I just put some gesso on it, and then I painted some orange acrylic paint, and then I put some copper perfect pearls on top, just to brush it and make it give it a little bit of sheen to it, so it's really shiny, so cute. And then I also have some shells that I got from my stash. These I think also came from Michael's in their floral section. You can get a whole big bag of them, kind of like this. So there's all different shapes and sizes of shells. So I'm going to use 2 of those on my card, and then a tiny one, tiny little white one with it as well. Okay, and then for the inside of the card, I cut a piece of 3.5 by 5.5 paper, and this is the, I think it's called sand dollars paper, and this is going to be our mat for the inside. And then this tag is just a sticker from the sticker sheet. It says "You and Me" by the Sea, and I matted it on some artisan cardstock. And then I also found an orange button in my stash and tied a little hemp twine on it, and we're going to put that in the middle of our, or inside the inside of our card. Okay, so now you have all the measurements. I'm going to fast forward for the construction, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here's the card done. I was having trouble trying to glue my sequins on, so I got out my handy dandy glue dots and finally got them on the card. This is what it looks like finished. And the inside, plenty of room to write message, sentiments. Hope you enjoyed this card making adventure with me. See you back for my next one. Bye-bye.